So, I'm playing right now. Sorry, I'm a little sick. I'm playing right now on the farm, and as you can see, it's 11:30. So, it's... Oh wait, no, never mind, you can't see that, sorry. Let's see this. Nope. So, it's 11:30 right now for me, and because I'm in California, and I'm still playing. So, and as are a couple other people right now in the game. So, that's pretty cool. They said it wouldn't be live anymore after 11 o'clock, but it looks like I can still go. Yeah, so I'm not sure if it's just me being here, or if it's actually still open. I'm gonna check right now and see if it's closed, because someone made a post in an article saying that they missed it by like a minute. So I'm a little confused, but yeah, no. Yeah. So basically, I mean, I'm sure you guys have seen this before, but I'll just do a little walkthrough. Hopefully I don't get booted off. I mean, there are a couple other people in here. This person has been inactive since I've been here, and this other guy is on top of the building. So yeah, this place I actually think it's pretty cool looking for its size and for its lack of sorry, I'm super tired. Vendors, that's the word. For its lack of vendors and lack of stuff to do right now, it's still pretty nice. Not gonna lie, I mean, I really like this area where you can hang out. There really weren't very many. That was a really good jump. There weren't very many hangout places to go in the last one. It was just kind of just a big area where you just kind of stand around. Well, it seems like this area has a lot more, you know, hangout friendly spots, like this chair, you know, this bonfire area. I actually, when it was open for a bunch of people to join, I got a bunch of people to come over here. Hold on. There. I got a bunch of people to come over here, and it was actually pretty cool. We're just sitting there like dancing in the fire or whatever. We're like jumping up here on these rocks, going up here, and jumping in the water. I read that you'll die if you go in water, but you see, that's not exactly true. So, anyway, this whole area is actually, I think it's pretty, like I said already a million times, I think it's pretty cool. I've just been kind of adventuring around looking for possible bugs or glitches or anything, looking for any way I can like. I found this spot right here. You can do like a super jump up this thing because it's just barely slanted. Where a normal jump goes this high, right? A normal jump is this, but this, if you jump into this, you fly up. Oh, also, if you didn't notice, I think this is also really cool, really cool feature. I'm not sure if you didn't notice. So if you jump up against a ledge, your character actually pulls themselves up. I don't know if you saw that. Your character actually like grabs the ledge and lifts themselves up. A really good example of that would be a spot over here that I found. It would be right here on one of these rocks. So I jumped, and I noticed my character grabbed the edge and just pulled herself right up the edge. And I thought that was super cool because that was never added to Destiny 1. And oh shit, that wasn't the right ledge. Like in Destiny 1, if you just kind of barely poked a ledge, like if you were just about to make it, you just bounced right off and you fell and died. But in this game, if you're close enough to the ledge, like that, see? If you're close enough to the ledge, your character will actually grab the top and just pull herself or himself right up. And I think that's a really cool feature, because sometimes your mobility just kind of gets you. You know, like you're playing in Destiny 1, you're playing like a strike, or you're playing the raid, and there's like jump puzzles and stuff. Oh my god, like in the Taken King one, King's Fall, that first jump puzzle that you had to do. Actually, there were like, how many jump puzzles? There were multiple, not even. But I would always jump and I'd like hit something, and then I'd like barely poke an edge and I'd bounce off and die, and it would always piss me off because I was like always so close and I just barely miss. So I thought that was really cool that they finally implemented something like this to just kind of make your character more mobile and more realistic, in the sense that if you're there against the ledge, you should probably try to grab it, you know, not just smack your face into it. But yeah, there's that, and so based on what I know, based on like what I've read, the vendor locations will be the postmaster. So I'm not too sure where you can get your bounties and stuff. Maybe the postmaster will just give you your bounties now, rather than that little bounty board that they used to be listed on. Was there one of those? Yeah, there was. Or was that? Oh, I forget. I haven't played Destiny 1 in a while, since I started playing this beta. Yeah, I forget things that quickly. But yeah, the postmaster will be right here, just kind of hanging out like that. Obviously, Cryptarch will be over here. This is the big old Cryptarch area. He's standing right here on this little platform here. We have, these will be our player stash right here. There's two. And I believe Shaxx will be here, because this is like the Crucible area. You know, you got like your Crucible exos right here, just kind of being prepped for battle, whatever. I think, yeah, I'm pretty sure he'll be standing here, just kind of, you know, building whatever, just doing whatever. And based on my own assumptions, I think Amanda Holliday will be right here, because this is kind of like a workshop area, you know. So I think she'll be chilling here. And I'm trying to figure out where the gunsmith might be, but I really think, yeah, Amanda Holliday will probably be here, because there's a lot of sparrows and everything here. But I also noticed, you know, yeah, whatever, you know, it's like a hangar, like a big ship there. But I also noticed that in here, there's also more sparrows being built, and this is like another area where she could be, because there's, you know, a bunch of sparrows in production right here. There's two here, there's one being built here, there's a couple being built here, stored over here. And there's also, I thought this was really funny, there's actually a kitchen right here. Cabinets and shit all over the place. And there's also this area, which I'm not too sure what this will be, who this will be occupied by. But yeah, there's also this right here. Let's see. Another river you can jump in and not die. I think this area, that's what it was. I think, oh no, oh, right here up top. I should have seen that. This will be, of course, the silver merchant. Right here. So this area right here will be where that one chick sells silver shit. Probably just hanging out here on her computer. You can buy stuff from her. And of course, I don't know where the gunsmith will be, but of course I see right over here, one of the coolest spots is, of course, soccer. So, bringing back the soccer ball from Destiny 1, unfortunately we don't have the first one that would just kind of hover in the air, the big glow ball, which I thought was super fun. They added soccer, and as you can see, there is a point-based system. It's 3 points equals 1 goal, so if you see that light here, that's 1 point. There's the middle one and the one on the right. So 3 points, it sends off a bunch of fireworks. So I'm just going to make a point real quick, and you see the effect of just getting 1 point. It's kind of has a little sparkler effect, lights up a little bit, gets a little point going up there. I also noticed that it's harder to get a point on this side than it is on the other side, on that side. The ball likes to really bounce just super high on this way. And if you're going full speed in here, the ball's going to fly right over the goal. And your chances are you're going to miss. So this one's a lot easier. You can just go full speed at this goal. You're not really going to miss much. It's just going to go right in. Because it's just kind of like just straight line. This one's a little bit uphill, incline. And it just wants to bounce everywhere. It just does not want to go in very well. But yeah, if you make this goal... it's also kind of tilted, so it wants to kind of roll out of place. So I think this goal might need to be adjusted a little bit, or you just kind of need to be a pro player here. But yeah, this one's a little cooler. Sends fireworks and stuff in the sky. If you make a point, it's pretty good. I really like this. I was actually playing this. There is one person left here now, and it is 11:40. So I've been here for 2 hours now. An hour past the limit they said you can stay here. Again, maybe you can stay here for more than an hour. Maybe, I'm not too sure. Maybe it's just no longer live. But then again, I'm also here in the directory and it's still open for me. So maybe it's no longer open for people who have just logged on after 11 o'clock. I'm not sure. Oh, I also noticed that this also should probably be fixed. If I can do it. The hitbox, I guess you could call it, for making a goal is actually a little too high. Oh shit, that was an accident. Accidental pro over here. So the hitbox for making a goal is a little too high, because if you make the ball on top of the goalpost, it will actually still recognize it as a goal. I'm probably not going to be able to do this now that I'm trying to show you, but it recognizes it as a goal if you kick it on top. So I was playing with this one person, and we were going back and forth. We were like, I made it all the way over to that one, he made it all the way back to this one. We just barely missed, like by an inch, and fly over to the side. And I'm trying to kick it around here and like juke him out and bring it back over there, but I kick the ball, he kicks the ball back, and the ball goes flying, and it lands right here on top of it, and it registers as a goal. And I'm like, oh, you're kidding me, because he gets a point, and then I'm a point behind now, but you know, regardless, it makes it on top, and he gets the point. So I think maybe you know, for the goal to register, maybe it should be lowered a little bit. I don't know. That's just me. Unless you guys like that little exploit. It's not really an exploit because it's hard to make it there, but anyway. Yeah, that's soccer. That's about it. There's really not much else to do here because, like I said, there are no vendors or anything. I'm going to see how far I can kick this ball before it despawns. But yeah, there are no vendors here. There we go. There's nothing much to do right now, like I said, because it is just so empty. And there are also no players here. I believe the player limit now is 24, something like that, as opposed to the original 16 in the old social space, which I think is a pretty significant jump. But then again, I mean, everyone here, this is where I figured out where you can jump up. I think this is a lot better example. If it wants to let me. Okay, I guess it's not. There we go, yeah. I think it's a lot better, but I mean, seeing how everyone in social spaces regardless will be AFK, there really isn't much of a need to have an increased player limit. I was really hoping for, I was actually streaming this on Twitch as well, and I mentioned it would be super cool. I was really hoping for the addition where, you know how like you have like Fireteam chat and everything? I was really hoping there would be a social space version of a party chat, or Fireteam chat, where everyone in the social space is able to just talk and have a big old conversation rather than just like non-stop waving and pointing at each other and dancing with each other, because that seems like all anyone ever does in social spaces. Oh, this is a dead orbit area. Just noticed that. That's really cool. I found the dead orbit, so this is not where I'm going. I'm going to do New Monarchy, so I want to find actually where that is. So I think this whole spot looks like it's going to be a dead orbit faction area. Unless there's just boxes here, I'm not sure. That'd be super cool if I can find the New Monarchy, because I don't know exactly where to run. Yeah, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, so I thought it would be super cool if that was implemented in the game. If you had, you know, if you were able to just talk to people, like the way I am right now, just like streaming, just talking to you guys about everything that's going on. It would be super cool if I could just talk to people and just say, hey, what's up? And we could just like show each other around. We could form our own little fire team just by talking to each other, rather than, you know, waving at each other, pointing randomly, dancing. Oh, also, I don't know if you guys most likely have. If you're watching this, you're probably just watching to see the social space because you most likely missed it. The new dances I actually think are super cool. I'm not too certain what all of the other dances are. The Warlock one is super cool. It's like a break dance. You kind of like do like a shuffle. I think it's called the shuffle, something like that. And you get down, like you like start spinning on your head and your hands and everything. It's really cool. The Awoken ones are really never that cool. It's just kind of like a whatever dance. But I think this is also because this is a female Awoken. They try to be all like, they kind of try to be all like seductive, I guess you could say, with their dances. Like in the first one, my god, they were like running like their hands up their sides and everything. Then the guy one was, I forget, you just kind of like doing like a weird like little spin. Man, I'm sick right now. But yeah, so this is that dance. The Titan one, I forget what the Titan one is. I think it's just, it's still kind of like a robotic dance because the Titan is an Exo in the beta, the Hunter's an Awoken in the beta, and the Hunter, or the Warlock, of course, is a human. So I think it's really cool that the human dance is the break dance because it's kind of, you know, like a human thing, you know, whatever. I'm really hoping for different takes on the dances for different genders or sexes, whatever the hell you want to call them, people. I don't know anymore. If there were different forms of the dances like there were in Destiny 1, because I sure as hell don't want my guy to be dancing like this. I would really like to see if there were like if there's different types of dances like the break dance, because the break dance, in my opinion, is the best. I think it's the craziest, the coolest, the, you know, better than all the others. Because the Exo, you know, it's like doing the robot. The Awoken is just kind of whatever the hell they're doing. I don't even know. But yeah, speaking of forming fire teams and stuff, back to the whole talking to people. I think it'd be a lot more useful if you were just, you know, just hanging out here talking to people, just saying like, hey, what's up, dude? I'm planning on, I got my friend here, you know, right, this guy right here. I'm planning on doing the raid soon. If you want to join up on me, you can just add me or whatever. I'll add you. You can join up to me. You know, that'd be super cool and be a lot more efficient than doing, you know, LFG. Because I find myself doing LFG nonstop. I actually just joined a group on this website called The 100, and I'm in like this group called like Alpha Company 207, and I got a bunch of cool people in there, and it's like LFG, but it's the same people every time. It's like a big like community we have going on. It's kind of like I wouldn't call it a social media, but it's kind of like a big chat room essentially. And if anyone wants to start anything, they'll actually host it. And in the hosted session, it shows the people who have joined, and it shows the limit of how many people who can join, because there's like a whole plethora of things you can do. I don't know if that's the word. Anyway. There's a whole wide variety of things you can host there, and it shows like the player cap and all that kind of stuff, and you like list the time you're planning on hosting it, and then once the time starts, you just invite everyone and you go for it. So there really is no, you know, randos in that group unless, you know, someone's new. But it's really cool, really friendly community. It'd be super cool if we could just have something like that just implemented into the game, into the social spaces. You can just say, hey, I'm going to do this later. If anyone wants to join up, send me a message. If you really want to do it, please send it, you know, whatever, as soon as possible, blah, blah, blah. All that kind of shit. But yeah, that is this is the Destiny 2 beta's farm social space. That is basically all there is. Really, I mean, there are a couple ways you can get up onto the rooftops, and you won't get a turn back You won't get like a turn back thing for it. It'll just let you stay up there. It's mainly the outer boundaries now. So if you try to walk too far, as you saw earlier when I walked that way, it told me, you know, turn around or I'll kill you. Blah blah blah. Shit, I am bad at this right now. I've noticed every single time I'm streaming, I fall. When I went offline, I was jumping around the rooftops like no problem. Shit, man. It's actually super easy to get up here. I don't know what my issue is right now. There we go. So what you do, you get on the rooftop, jump up on this little tightrope here. Not really a tightrope. I'm gonna run across. There's like a whole bunch of things up here that you can do. It'd actually be super cool if one of the factions like was up here. It's like, hey, in order to get up here, you gotta parkour, but I doubt it. So there's also another one over here you can jump on. This one was a little bit harder to get on for me, but I got it. And you can jump up over here. And there's another guy right here. What's up, dude? But yeah, they just kind of let you go wherever you want, honestly, aside from, you know, going out of bounds to the sides. Like, you can jump up here. Pretty much anywhere. I think it's really cool how they just kind of said, you know, free roam wherever you want. This is a social space. You're going to have a lot of time on your hands, so just do whatever you want. You know. So yeah, like I was saying earlier, this is Destiny 2, new social space, the farm. Hopefully, once all of the new vendors get added, there'll be a lot more things to do here. I mean, it's a social space, so you can't really expect to have everything in the world to do here. I would really love it if they release an update, you know, where there's just an open chat, and maybe added like a point system or something to this game, rather than just, you know, kicking the ball back and forth. You could be like, hey, whatever, that's good enough. Fireworks are good enough for me. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. It's 12 o'clock right now, or 11:50. So yeah, I've been here for exactly, or 50 minutes past the time they said this would be closed. So I don't know what's going on. I'm gonna stay here AFK. I'm gonna grab some breakfast. I'm probably gonna go offline, so you guys don't have to sit through a long-ass video for no reason. Yeah, I'm gonna end the stream right here. And I'm just going to go AFK for a bit, grab some food, and I'm going to see if I get booted out. If not, I'm just going to stay here for as long as possible, maybe until the beta's closed. And if the beta, I mean, if I can stay here even after the beta's apparently closed, like maybe you just can't download it anymore, I don't know. Or log on anymore, like if I'm staying online, maybe it'll let me stay online, I have no idea. Because apparently I can stay on here even though this is closed. Anyway, I'm jabbing. Thanks for watching, guys. For those who watched, it looks like no one's on here right now. I hope I showed you guys some cool things about this, and I look forward to seeing you guys after the beta closes. Of course, I'm here on PlayStation 4. My PSN is the Buffalo Wing, no spaces. So if you want to add me on here, we can say what's up. We can play some, you know, raids, strikes, play some Crucible together, whatever. I'm totally down. Let me know, guys. Look forward to playing with you guys after the game is released in September. See you guys later.